Hey there, Ventex here. Welcome back to another episode of Starfield. So we just left the Astral Lounge after we turned in that slate. And let's see if there's any more missions we can do here on Neon. Supply line, that's the drug trading, which we're not going to do. Just because our character isn't really kind of that morality on this playthrough. I feel like that's more for like a thief and a smuggler. And this character is just more like straightforward. But we do have a mission here.
I think I got them.
At that Madame Savah or whatever. Let's go see what she needs.
Ebbside's a bad place.
Here we go. Let's see, what is our quest here?
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebbside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Okay, feels more like a regular bar to me.
This is such bullshit. You used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Wow.
Fine,
Saying that right
fine,
next to the
fine.
owner?
This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
Can you tell me about the Strikers?
We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us.
Okay, so what are disciples like?
I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
Disciples sound terrible. I want to talk to whoever's in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs?
Yep.
The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebbside Strikers.
Okay. What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Take me to Briggs and I'll think about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Okay, before we do that, let's go ahead and save. I feel a persuasion check coming on.
I really need to stop hanging out in Ebbside.
Get on his good graces. There she is. Has to be up here, right?
The strikers are upstairs. So
Here we go. What's up, Briggs?
Strikers look out for one another, right?
Oh, I gotta wait for her to introduce us. Hello. Oh. Thought she was like a shop tablet there. There she is.
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit. The strikers look out for one another.
I know, right?
Right.
Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I'm only here to deal with the disciples. They're a menace.
There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line, but I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
Why do you keep the game from killing people? I mean, why not? Sign me up then.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first.
Gotta do a job.
What would you bring to the Strikers?
Let's see. Hard to path through the settled systems. No offense, but I'm smarter and more competent than anyone you got. I'm a problem solver. You'll be lucky to have me.
Very useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
I'm involved with Constellation.
Right. So you're one of those stargazers. Sure. They visit here all the time. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebbside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
Okay, I'd like to end as many of the Disciples as I can.
We're fully in alignment there.
Joining a street gang was not something I felt we needed to do today, but so be it.
Got to
There's a
stop the
warehouse they
Disciples.
use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Alright, let's go for it. It's weird that he called me fish whenever
If you heard
he mentioned about how he provides them with a roof over their head and fish in their belly, and then he called me a fish. So hopefully I don't end up in anybody's belly. Let's do this. So it's the stealth mission. Good thing I have 1 point in stealth. Okay, right around the corner. In we go.
I do not understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Bad move, showing your face here. Watch my back.
Oh, okay.
Should have trained more.
I thought we were gonna be stealthy. I didn't really get a chance.
Run!
They're not shoot me.
My son's out!
Where's the other person? Over here. Somewhere. There.
Hey, I didn't join up
Crit.
for this. I will have your head.
Kill her. I need to get a shotgun. I can just run in and take them out. Let's see, where are the other ones? There's some bodies. Chocolate Labs. Sounds pretty good. Already got your body. Okay. Wait, what are we doing now? Speak to Briggs. Oh, I got the drive. Okay. Well, not so stealthy, but it worked out one way or the other. It was going to be a bloodbath for the other guy, so he sent me, and it was a bloodbath for me. Oh, it's an advertisement. I thought someone was talking to me. Wait, how do I get over there? This way, I guess? Here we go. No? It's like on the other side. I'm going all the way around. And wait, can I get up here? I'm curious. Jump on the garbage. Yes. Ooh. If I had a better boost, I think I could. What's up? What's up this way? Ooh, this is interesting. Elevator, right? No? I have no idea where I am. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I'm back here. Let's just go around. Okay, now it reset the little marker. Now it is through here. Weird. Okay, let's go back to Brig.
I wasn't doing anything.
Okay, I didn't say you were. Alright, Brig, I got it for you, one way or the other.
If the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away.
I take out some disciples, but I got your slate.
So, stealth was a no-go, but... shit. You took all of them out. The strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebbside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
Glad I could help out.
Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Alright. Another quest completed. Let's talk to Hatchet.
Neon's a living thing, and it feasts on our pain. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
She can join the long line of people wishing me harm.
We are more alike than I thought. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
The Brig said he had my task.
Oh, you are focused. Good. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
So this is going to be an episode of the eradication of the disciples. Okay. Oh, there will be blood.
Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the strikers have what they need. Good luck.
Okay, what do you have?
A lot of the signs are high
For sale.
Of course.
Ammo. .43 MI. I think that's what I need for my pistol that I really like. 0.43 MI, yes. So let me buy your 0.3 MI. You have anything else I like? That Beowulf looks cool. If only it was like a legendary. And so is the hunting rifle. I need like a legendary hunting rifle too. I think that's it.
Stay safe.
Okay, we have our
I
next
hope you aren't
mission.
here to cause any trouble.
We have to hack into some signs and change them from the Disciples to the Ebbside Strikers. Should be pretty easy. Other than a few casualties from the Disciples. Okay, there's one and there's one. Let's go for this one first. It seems to be... No, wait. I guess they're both outside of here. We're gonna have to go to the plaza either way. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. Golly, these people are just in the way. Got nothing better to do. Oh, look up there. There's one. Now, how to get up there? We just need to figure out a way up.
Oh, God!
Maybe if I did my focus.
Stay away from me!
What's happening? People are freaking out. Oh, there's a staircase here. Oh, the Disciples are over here. That's what's happened. I see all the red dots now. Here we go. Look how they run towards me and then they run away. Oh, in the back of the head. Oh my gosh, one shot away.
You're not walking out of here.
Come on. They're just hiding now. Alright, let's go take them out.
Had a feeling you'd be trouble.
Your feeling was right. I am trouble. You guys are all small fry. Oh, I folded him like a lawn chair.
Always worth checking. I don't know what you might find in their pockets.
What you got for me? Alright, that's one sign. Next. Whee! Safe. Wait, there's something over here. Is this one just another door? Bayou Plaza.
The Trackers Alliance always finds their
There we go. That was easy. Now for the second sign. So we are part of the Rangers and we're part of the Ebbside gang. Interesting. I feel like that's a little bit of conflict of interest there. Okay, one more. Going up, or I guess down to the underbelly. No strikers here. I'm surprised. It's done. Hello.
What do we have here? Decided to drop by on Neon. There's a steep fine for that. Zero tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning, or things are going to get messy.
Ooh, a persuasion check.
Maybe.
Let's try it.
But as soon as you started putting up Striker gang sign, that crosses the line.
Oh, that's a lot.
You're one of ours?
Oh,
This just
nice.
got
I did the auto persuade. Wait, that was 2, huh?
I never said I was done talking. Fine.
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
That was a tough one, but we managed, and we got our final perk point in persuasion. 50% chance of success when persuading someone now. Awesome. And let's go to the upper. Excellent. This way.
Ever wonder how
Another job done for the Ebbside Strikers. Sounds like a soccer team.
You good?
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well.
Thank you.
You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die.
Nope, we're killing everybody. Not gonna hurt innocents.
If people are in the wrong place at the wrong time, you might not have much choice. Gang fights are no holds barred, so make your peace with it.
There is always a choice, and if we wish to avoid
That's a weird
collateral
camera angle.
damage, we can.
You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
I'll see what I can do.
All the strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back with interest. Now's the time for those strikers to make a comeback.
Ooh, 5,500 credits.
What can I get you today?
Oh, wait. Gotta talk to this guy.
Oh, finally. Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks. So thank you for changing his mind.
Disciples deserve it.
You better believe it. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right? Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins.
Okay, let's get this over with then.
Oh, it'll work, all right? Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
Okay. Sounds like an easy time. These disciples are all low level. Weird. I was hoping they'd be around my level, but they're like less than half. Okay, a few things we can do here. We can still go to Newell's and ask him for armor. That's not Newell's. Newell's is over here. Right? There it is.
And accessories for all your hectic needs.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell.
I'd like to buy some armor for the Ebbside strikers.
Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it.
Strikers don't even the playing field, the disciples will win. That's bad for everyone.
They are definitely the lesser evil. All right, already. All right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal. I don't want anything to do with this madness after that.
Persuade. Offer 5,000.
That's not a discount. That's robbery.
Let's try this. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate.
Oh, that 50% persuasion.
You do have a point.
Sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
You're saying no now, but if I annoy you enough, you'll say yes eventually, right?
That's a good one. Fine, fine. You can have your discount if you just stop your yapping. I'll get the armor over to Madame Sauvage. We're done.
Nice. I got 5,500 from that quest, so I really lost the 5,000. But he said he's going to give me interest on that. So I'll be covered. If he doesn't, I'll take it from him. Few places to go here. That is a lot of quest markers now. We ready for this? Oh, ho, ho, look at that. Sorry, Andrea, you're gonna have to go around. Oh, this is stealing. Oh my gosh. Now they're my level. Jesus, I missed all those shots. My O2's pretty low.
Neutralized. I cannot, will not.
Oh no! I was shooting civilians there. The civilians are running in front of the disciples. And when you have companions and you shoot civilians, it doesn't go very well. So we have to reload. Annoying. And here I thought I was getting the drop on them. Maybe if I was a stealthy character. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Maybe we'll go through the front this time. That guy's down. Got him. Dead. One more.
Best not to leave anything loose.
Take their ammo and their credits. Dang, he got tore up. Corrosive Maelstrom. There's somebody up there.
You can't hope to win.
Not sure how much. Oh, I guess I have to go up the staircase again. Alright, put away our weapon for now. Syndicate. I fought a few of those. There we go. Ammo. Oh, he running. Got nowhere to run to, though. Thank you. Watch this. Oh! Oh man, he's not dead yet. Pretty. Just casual grenade, no big deal. Long range. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we got one more. I'm staying away from you. I'm only after these guys. Where's that guy I shot? There he is. All the way down here. Okay, one more. Gotta figure out a way to get up there. Here we go. Oh, is he down now? That's okay. We'll stalk him from the rooftops. Got him. Oh no, his leg. How is that possible? Oh, it's inside the floor, that's why. He's dangling. All done.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
And that's thanks to me and my new best mate. Hit any problems on your patrol?
Piece of cake.
Same here. Little element of surprise and a few bullets. And then no worries. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? We hold back?
Can we talk about this nickname first? Stay out here, make sure I don't get interrupted.
You'll be drawing a lot of heat, but if you think you can handle it, works for me.
I want nobody taking my experience.
You heard the plan. Let's do it.
Here we go. Let's show these disciples just what we're capable of. Dang! He stood no chance. Feel kind of bad for that guy.
Brutes making stupid moves.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Oh!
Screw this!
Where are you headed? Oh my gosh. Oh, they're over here.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Where are they? Stop running away from me. So annoying. Just stay still and let me shoot you. Ah, you and your bulletproof glass. Whoa. I don't need to aim. I'll just run up to you and shoot you.
Downstairs, now.
Downstairs, now. You don't tell me what to do. Let's save, just in case he wants to talk to us. Oh, is playtime over?
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence. A bit of murder.
Looks like it.
Word is, all of this is due to you.
Yep.
Why are you messing around with my streets, huh?
I was doing your job, you're welcome.
You would know the first thing about my job. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy.
That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the bottom line.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off sewer rat blue and starts wearing neon security black. Or you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice.
Okay, so I'm free to go?
Free to go as far away from here as you like. The further the better, in my book.
Okay. I want out of all this.
That works for me too. Don't take too long. Time to onboard the new hires.
Alright, Briggs. Pleasure. I'm out.
Good you're here. Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of Ebbside? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Ebbside? What's your take?
Let's see. I would say no reason Owen would lie. The officer seems legit.
We've been struggling just to feed ourselves. Having a salary again. Hard to believe.
Just consider where that salary comes from and what it may be conditioned upon.
Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news. I can't say I was expecting this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful.
Okay. So long then.
Same to you. It looks like the strikers are retiring. And here's your cut.
Plus the armor's 10,000 credits. Alright. I got a street sweeper. There it is. Just gonna sell that. Speaking of, I got a lot of guns on me. Alright, we solved the problems between the disciples and the Ebbside strikers. What else is there for us to do in Neon? We still got some time. Blast Zone. A guard said that Mr. Tape has been trying to help the people of the stretch. Is that here? The people of the stretch. Let's see. That's in Aquila. Okay. So that's not gonna happen. Mayor Cartwright. About any activities. Talk to Saburo Akadigbo. Where is that at? That's here in Neon. Okay. Looks like we found our next quest. There was just way too many quests. Mining League.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Here to purchase some mining
Why would
goods?
someone open a...
Welcome. Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
I can't believe this place is still open.
Business can't be that bad.
I'm afraid it is.
Oh no.
You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
Perhaps I could help.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose.
I'd like to see what you got for sale. Why do you think you aren't getting much business?
Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world.
I can see that.
I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price.
You used to have a nice chair. What do you got for sale?
Certainly, my friend.
Okay, so maybe I can sell him some weapons that I'm not going to be using. Sell. It's a nice shotgun, but it's only a rare. I could find a better one. What else do I have to sell you? Packs. Helmet. Apparel. Whoa, that's pretty cool. 5% crit damage. What else? Aid. I think that's about it. Sell you some resources that I'm not going to use. This is what I got from that fish market quest for making the Aurora. You can take these notes too. Cool. Is there anything I can do to help you save your store?
You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you.
I didn't sneeze.
I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
Sounds simple enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. I really appreciate what you're doing for me, friend.
Just got an achievement for completing 30 activities. Oh, let me put this mission as active now. Where is it? Is it still an activity? No. Supply line. No. Here it is. Okay. I guess we just go to the merchants. Oh no, there's no waypoints or anything. That thing just fell on its own. That's spooky.
Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters.
I have a flyer for you.
Business could always be better. I'll take that.
Nice. One
Thanks
flyer.
for stopping by.
Okay. What about Reliant Medical? They be considered a vendor?
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
Hello.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps
Oh,
you
I have to
better
talk to him for a quest. Can I talk to you? Hello?
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
I don't use Aurora.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
Okay. That's unusual for a medical supply company to be low on
I
supplies.
can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Bayou obviously has a stranglehold on this entire city.
Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
I can help you with a medical Oh, here's a flyer.
I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt.
Okay, and I can also help you with your medical supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
Okay, I hope this won't get you in trouble.
Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebbside.
All right.
If you need help...
So we have another mission. But first, let's finish handing out these flyers. And then we can go back to Nulis. There's the Emporium. He's a vendor. Excuse me.
Take it easy. Yes. Can
Here
I
you
help you? Oh. Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe.
All right.
It
There we
was
go.
good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
So that's 3. We already know Nulis will be 4. Oh, enhance. They're a vendor.
Look at you. Beautiful.
We've been here an hour
Yeah?
already. Maybe you should have figured out what you wanted before we came.
Hello.
You look great already, but everyone can use a face
don't
change
screw
once
it
in a
up.
while. Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face.
Not interested. Here's a flyer.
One thing to screw up.
I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises, okay?
All right. And we know where the last one goes.
Fine. We'll all go.
Pretty easy mission.
Welcome off-world Earth to the hotel.
Oh, here's a vendor.
If it's too hot to handle, we can take it off your hands. Need something?
Here you go.
Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up.
Okay.
Done here?
Never mind. I thought that'd be easy. I guess we'll go to Nulis after all. Or New Wills.
You should have seen the look on Dexter's face when we... Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. I might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
That's all of them.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
You'll let him know that the job's done. Hey there. Alright, that's my line.
So glad you stopped by today. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
Oh, he paid me. I didn't expect him to pay me if his business is struggling. Okay, what else do we have? Talk to Frank Rednick. Where is that guy at? He is here in Neon. Okay, another one. Let's do it. I don't remember what this person wanted. Oh, the ranger station, right? No, this ain't the ranger station. What is this place? Something tactical. Neon Tactical. Oh, it's a weapons dealer. I was wondering where you guys were.
Please rephrase. I get what you're saying. You just want to forget, but one's got nothing to do with it. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
Hey, Snake Blitzen. I don't want any trouble.
Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department.
You won't have any complaints from me. I'm here to spend some credits.
That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
See what you got for sale.
I've got more than you can handle.
Boom boom. Okay. The buzz cut. That looks pretty cool. I really just want ammo for my pistol. That's all. I'd like to track down the person who defaced Styx, if you like.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you.
Let's see. I can't allow an assault like that to go unpunished.
Huh. I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebbside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Alright.
You know, Styx,
we have a new active mission.
Van,
Poor Styx. Look at him.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your
Alright. Let's go find this warlord fella. All the dead people still lingering on the streets over here. That's kind of hilarious.
Welcome to Charles.
Coming right now. And you may even...
Love the vibe of this place.
You like art?
I don't know, but I know what I like.
Oh, you'll like this. Just head on over to Neon Tactical and check out the robot. It's my best work.
Let's see. Frank Rennick wants retribution for what you did to Styx.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
So you admit to the crime.
Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line.
You're gonna pay for the damages.
And what makes you think I will?
If you got the strikers to worry about, don't waste time with Rennick.
True. Don't want to fight a war on two fronts.
This needs to end. Haven't you lost enough of your crew?
My crew is exactly why I won't stop. Not until that Cyclops' blood is on the floor.
You know you're really starting to piss me off.
You aren't playing
Oh, it works. I'm surprised.
I felt my blood.
That's at level 5 persuasion or level 4?
All right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you.
Yeah, you do.
Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even.
There we go.
Ha! And it's gonna stay that way.
Hey, look at that. Can't believe that worked. Alright, mission completed. Really easy mission. Thank you, Persuasion. Can you imagine if I didn't have Persuasion? Let's just go over here. Both ways get me to the top side. I don't know why it wants me to go all the way around. Maybe it's a little bit quicker to get to his shop, but not really, I don't think. It's like whenever you have like a Google Maps or something. Tells you to go a long way around. Alright, all done. Warlord isn't going to bother you anymore.
Good work. I hope you made him squirm.
Oh yeah. He definitely squirmed.
Good. I bet that punk shit his pants when you threatened him. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble.
Easy.
How's this month looking?
Another mission completed. Activities. Talk to Manea Adams. She is also on Neon. Okay.
I did not understand you.
See what she wants. Trying to finish up in Neon so we can move on.
Don't go causing trouble.
I'll do what I want. Okay. Miss Adams.
Some find Aurora heightens the senses. I prefer to sharpen them.
How do you like Neon?
It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil, of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings.
What brings you in Neon?
I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up.
Business? What do you do for work?
I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them.
Is there anything I can do for you?
There might be. I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested?
I'll take the job.
Cheers. We'll split my rate 50-50. For a job like this, I'm being more than generous. You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical.
Okay, I know where that
Gangs
is.
in
We just did
Ebbside
that quest
often
for
use
them.
that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops. So if shit's buckaroo, you'll have to improvise. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return here when the job is done.
Okay, that seems all very easy. Is that the mission?
The music is amazing.
This won't take long at all. Just grab a package, sell it to Trade Authority, come back and get paid. Let's go! That's why those monitors keep pushing me off the rail. Okay, here is the back of the Tactical Authority. Hopefully we don't have too many problems.
Yeah. I know.
How's everything with you?
These bodies will never get removed until I probably exit out of the game. How do I get over there? Okay, let's do this again. I'm nervous. I don't want to fall. There we go. Made it.
I don't know who got those idiots at the Merchants Alliance to work together, but whoever it is, I've got to...
Okay, let's go. Back at this warehouse. We've already killed everybody here. Got the merchandise. Well, Drexler doesn't try to talk to us on our way out. We'll be okay. Alright, let's get out of here.
Neon security. Move out of the way.
I'm moving. Maybe. There it goes. The door did not want to cooperate for a second. Hey there.
Better not be a waste of my time.
Nope. Please talk to me. Oh my gosh, I swear sometimes.
Yeah, what?
Let's do business.
Always happy to take your...
What did I pick up? Resource? No. That's buying. Selling. Was it aid? I don't even know what it would be classified as that I picked up. A weapon? No. Wondering if you'd be interested in this side star.
Not a bad gun.
Oh, here it goes.
Good balance, weight. Allied Armaments is a UC company, but their stuff is military grade. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease. I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate.
Except 500.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, it's done.
You, find anything else?
Go and turn in that quest.
If the gangs can keep them.
Welcome to Gilman. The settled systems superior to the city has reported it.
That was a very simple quest. All done.
What now? Then my client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to smile once, years ago, and didn't like the fit. But I digress. Here's your payment, as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
All right.
Cheers.
3,300. We are swimming in the money now. Let's go ahead and take a look what we're dealing with now, Mr. Tate. I don't want to do that. Talk to Clover. Is that someone here on Neon? Okay. Another Neon. These activities are really simple. I don't know if they're really getting us anywhere, but they're getting us money and experience, which I like. Not a whole lot of experience, though. It's probably more worthwhile to focus on faction and main missions. Just giving you all a little bit of flavor when it comes to all the things that you can do in Starfield.
Welcome to Keltcore. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
That's not exactly the greeting I was expecting.
Oh my lord. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to
Nope.
Keltcore?
I have no idea what you're talking
This is
about.
so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
Apology isn't necessary.
That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okaribo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Must be a hell of a mess to cause such a fuss.
If only you knew. Mr. Okaribo owes a substantial debt to Keltcore. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Maybe I can assist.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
It's kind of you to stick up for him in the first place.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okaribo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
I'll talk to him.
Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
All right.
Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Find her diary? I'll just convince him to take the loan. That'll be easy. To the lobby. Okay, so back to the mining. Where was that? No, not over here. It must be on the other side. There it is, Mining League. Let's talk to him about this loan.
What's up?
Hello, my friend.
Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt to Silk Corp.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
You should take the money.
I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no such thing. When a man signs a contract, he must honor it, no matter the terms.
Okay, here we go. Persuasion. We have to get quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not going to take her credits, I am.
But you clearly don't need it, and I certainly do. I suppose that is your point.
Don't do it for yourself, do it for Clover.
Taking her money will only cause her hardship. I will bring her harm in this manner.
There's not even enough.
I do agree.
Okay. Oh wait, I get another turn. There must be some way we can both win here.
No.
What?
I am
Are
sorry.
you serious? A green one. I failed a green one. That's so stupid. How do I get the yellow and fail the green? These persuasion checks, I swear. Wish I could just see a percentage out next to it. Okay, let's try again. Hello.
I'm confident, my fellow. Oh, she did.
Yes.
It is my
Persuade.
I am sorry, my friend, but when a man signs. My friend, please.
Critical success.
Surely
That's it. We
can work
won.
Something out instead of resorting to violence. It seems
nice.
Prideful. I've always believed
that was
if
easier.
a person works hard and makes no trouble.
Maybe once you get the highest level, just go for it on the hardest ones.
I'm grateful that you and Miss McKenna have reminded me of this.
The faster you get there, the better.
Her generosity, and I will find a way to repay her kindness. I hope you have a glorious day, my
That worked out really well. Alright, let's go turn that in. And then we'll be done in Neon. At least for the time being. I'm ready to go venture on the main quest in the next episode. I want to see what else happens with these artifacts.
Gotta call someone's power.
How much money we gonna get from this lady? Silk Corp. Where's she at now?
Lovely day.
Oh, there you are.
Something I can do for you, love. That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him.
Easy.
I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Only 2,000? That's not a lot. That's okay, it was easy. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Starfield. If you did and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out Twitter and Discord down in the description. I'll see you guys next time.